Good morning, girls. Welcome to the subject of English language. In the previous session of yesterday, we were discussing about the chapter, the Chicago speech, about the summary that is taken by me here. The chapter is about the Chicago speech presented by Swami Vivekananda. We saw about the Swami Vivekananda that he was a Hindu monk from India, known for introducing many in the US and Europe to Hinduism in 1890s. Then we have seen about himself that how he became from Narendra Dutt to Swami Vivekananda, how he has entitled as monk and Swami Vivekananda, then the world of Parliament of Religions. The World Parliament of Religions was gathered of more than 5,000 religious officials and scholars were there, historians were there who were representing the major world faiths. And it was held during 11 to 27 September 1893 as a part of the World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago. Then the about welcoming address, Swami Vivekananda has delivered a great remark like the beginning of the speech he addressed with sisters and brothers. Later on we saw about the thoughts that he has presented about sectarianism, about bigotry. Then we saw about the concluding address. I think we need to see from here. Okay, let us know about the concluding address that he made at the Chicago speech on 27 September. The World's Parliament of Religions has become an accomplished fact, and the merciful Father has helped those who labored to bring it into the existence and crowned with success their most unselfish labor. Yes, this has become a kind of an accomplished fact when if people of such big numbers who are gathered here and who created a history, my thanks to those noble souls whose large hearts and love of truth first dreamed this wonderful dream and then realized it. જેને આ સપનું વેચાયું અને સાકાર કરીને બતાવ્યું. I want to thank that noble soul or number of people who have seen such type of dream. My thanks to the shower of liberal sentiments that has overflowed this platform. અને આ લાગણી કે જે હું અહીં અનુભવી રહ્યો છું, right? And that is I cannot describe in my words. My thanks to this enlightened audience for their uniform kindness to me and for their appreciation of every thought that tends to smooth the friction of religions. હું સાથે સાથે આ ઓડિયન્સનો પણ એટલો જ આભારી છું that they have given their appreciation in every single idea that I have presented. દરેકના વિચારોને સ્વીકૃત સૈંજા સ્વીકાર્યા, right? And although having the different religions, a few jeering notes were heard from time to time in this harmony. હલબલાવી નાખે એવા અનુભવો પ્રસંગો that I have observed in this harmony of event. My special thanks to them for they have by their striking contrast made general harmony the sweeter. And especially he wanted to thank, he has shown his thankfulness for such an occasion, and that occasion has made this moment more sweeter. Much has been said of the common ground of religious unity. ઘણી બધી વાતો ઘણા બધા લોકોએ સ્વામી વિવેકાનંદ એવું કહે છે કે different people have given their different ideas about religious unity. I am not going just now to venture my own theory, that he is not going to establish his own theory. And so if anyone here hopes that this unity will come by the triumph of any one of the religions and the destruction of others, to him I say, brother, you are in an impossible hope. Do I wish that the Christian would become Hindu? God forbid. Do I wish that the Hindu or Buddhist would become Christian? God forbid. God will punish me if I want to if I want to change them, if I want to transit them from one to another religion, then definitely destruction will be there. Then here he has given the example of the seed, that the seed is put in the ground and the earth and water are placed around it. Does the seed become the earth or the air or the water? Nobody can replace the content. No, it becomes a plant. It develops after the law of its own growth, assimilates the air, earth, and the water, converts them into plant substance and grows into a plant. કોઈક એકબીજાના વિચારો કે કોઈના વિચારો સાંભળીને અથવા તો તમને કોઈ ધર્મ પરિવર્તનનું કહેશે તો પોતાનો મૂળભૂત ધર્મ કોઈ બદલી શકતું નથી. યસ, વન કેન નોટ ચેન્જ individual originality. So in the same way, ultimately it grows as a plant. Similar is the case with religion. The Christian is not to become a Hindu or a Buddhist. Nobody is here suggested by me also to change into the different personality, but each must assimilate the spirit of the others, and one has to accept others individuality, others distinctiveness of religion, the spirit of the others, and yet to preserve his individuality and grow according to his own law of growth. દરેકે પોતાના ધર્મને સંસ્કૃતિને જાળવીને આગળ વધવાનું છે એવી વાત કરે છે. Later on he said about, if the parliament of religions has shown anything to the world, it is this: it has proved to the world that holiness, purity and charity are not the exclusive possessions of any church in the world. જો પાર્લામેન્ટ ઓફ રિલિજને કોઈ વસ્તુ દેખાડવાની હોય દુનિયાને, તો એ દુનિયાને બતાવે છે કે એને સાબિત કર્યું છે કે હોલીનેસ, પ્યોરિટી, ચેરિટી એન્ડ charity are not the exclusive possession of any church in the world, and that every system has produced men and women of the most exalted character. Yes, we find in each and every religion the most exalted character, and that has been created, designed by the exclusively by the different religion. In the face of these evidence, if anybody dreams of the exclusive survival of his own religion and the destruction of the others, I pity him from the bottom of my heart. જો કોઈને એવું લાગ્યું હોય કે ભાઈ સ્વામી વિવેકાનંદ એવું વિચારે છે, if someone has thought about me to destruct the others, that I pity for him, that literally he is having mercy for him from the bottom of his heart, and point out to him, and he wanted to point out that upon the banner of every religion will soon or be written, in spite of resistance. દરેક ધર્મ એક જ પ્રકારનો વિચાર પ્રસ્તુત કરે છે, like the unique idea each and every religion is representing, like help and not fight, assimilation and not the destruction, harmony and peace and not dissension. After the conference, what was the thing like? Let's see quickly. Here the chapter ends, and then after the conference, what happened? The World Parliament of Religions was considered a side event at the Chicago World's Fair, one of the dozens that took place during the exposition. Swami Vivekananda's speeches were a highlight of the original World Parliament of Religions, and he spent the next 2 years on speaking tour of the US and Great Britain. બ્રિટનમાં યુએસમાં જઈને એને ધર્મના પ્રચાર કરીને કે સંસ્કૃતિ શું છે, ઓરિજિનાલિટી ઓફ રિલિજિયન, વોટ ઇઝ ધ રિલિજિયન actually he conveyed, right? And that happened for 2 years. Returning to India in 1897, he founded Ramakrishna Mission, a Hindu charitable organization that still exists. ભારતમાં પાછા આવીને 1897માં, yes, he is the founder of Ramakrishna Mission, a great Hindu charitable organization. It is the representative, it is the identity of Hindu organization. He returned to the US and UK again in 1899 and 1900. Then he returned to India, where he died 2 years later. On the 100th anniversary of gathering, another interfaith gathering took place on August 28 in the year of 1993 on September 5 in Chicago. The Parliament of World's Religion brought 150 spiritual and religious leaders together for dialogue and cultural exchanges. What happened? Like, yes, exactly. On the 100th anniversary of gathering, this happened after 100 years. And there, 150 spiritual and religious leaders they brought together. They had a conversation, they had a cultural exchanges, and this was about the Swami Vivekananda speech. Now let us solve the question answers quickly. But along with me, you are supposed to write. Let's begin the first question. First is, how does Swami Vivekananda describe the Indian history of tolerance? Remember what we discussed about this tolerance? The same we have to apply here. On page number 105, there is whole paragraph related to the Hinduism that is showing about the Indian history, and that's about exactly the idea of tolerance is represented by him. Swami Vivekananda has represented Hinduism in the Parliament of Religions at Chicago. There, in response to the welcome, he gave wonderful speech in which he has explained the importance religion importance of religion he elaborated the idea of tolerance. And universal acceptance he said, we believe not only in universal toleration but we accept all the religions as true. He also said about the pride that he belonged to India. He also said that the pride that he had, he belonged to India, and that nation has sheltered the nation has sheltered the persecuted and the refugees of all the religions. And all the nations on earth. He also included that he felt proud that in our bosom, that is heart, the purest remnant of the પવિત્ર ઇઝરાયલ લોકોને પણ આપણે શરણ આપી હતી ને, that is about that remnant of the Israelites who came to southern India and took refuge એટલે શરણ with us in the very year in which their holy temple was shattered એટલે તોડી નાખવામાં આવ્યું હતું by Roman tyranny. This is the idea of tolerance that he has represented through these different issues that are there in the history. So he created the history again. Again, you can add on the thing like I am proud to belong to the religion which has sheltered and is still fostering, that is encouraging the remnant of the grand Zoroastrian nation. So, this idea of tolerance, he has shown to the world through his speech. Here is the first question ends. Let us jump on to the next one. The number question second, B. What variance is Vivekananda talking about in his second speech? What is the purpose of his speech? What variance? How the second speech differs? What variance? That is change. Variety is Vivekananda talking about in his speech. What is the variety that he has given through his second speech? What is the purpose of this speech? Remember that he has given the example of frog, right? One who was living in the well and the other who was living in the sea. When they came together, and then what happened? Like they had a conversation with each other. So we'll continue with this answer on tomorrow, girls, right? About the example of frog, and then what is the relation with this story, why he has given this particular example in this speech, and what is the variety of providing this. Fine, we'll continue about this on tomorrow. Thank you very much and have a nice day.